Hello, and it is time to be spiritually fine-tuned. This reading is for Capricorn. How you guys doing? This is going to be your end of the month. This is from the 20th to the 30th. Today is the 20th. And, ooh, got the number 20. I didn't even know that. Did that just freeze? You got the number 20. It's really cool. Before I did your guys' reading, like I had started choking. I was like, what the freak? And it was just like all choked up. Like you guys are all choked up. Like I don't know what to say. I'm trying to get things done. It's not in a bad way. It's just like you're really processing things, trying to figure out what needs to stay, what needs to go. You got the 22. It's basically 2. And you have flying. I think 2 is about double. It's about making decisions. You know, it's either one way or the other. It's either up or down. Looks like you guys are going up. Going up, hey, on a Tuesday. There you go. You're going up. But this card is also about seeing things from a different perspective. So if you've been looking at things in a way that has not been healthy, or you've been looking at things in a downward spirit is saying don't do that no longer. You have to look at it from a higher perspective. You cannot actually change everything that's going on, but you can change the way you see it, because some things are for your good. Even if it looks bad, all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord. So this is about seeing things from a higher perspective, no matter how good or bad it is, and it's colorful. Your life is about to be a little bit more colorful. Never noticed that. This card is hard to come out, so you guys are getting ready to fly high. It's also about, there's a star with your name on it. The angels are telling you to reach higher. Do not sit there and, I don't want to say beat yourself up. Don't feel bad about what's going on, because it's leading you to your higher self. Everybody wants to be their higher self. That is your purpose. That is your goal in life. And I remember last time I was talking to you guys about your life purpose. This is leading you there. No matter how it looks on the ground. Look, down there, it's a big circle, a big maze. And that's how I felt like you guys it's just a big circle, big maze, just all choked up. I don't know what to do with all this down here. Guess what? Spirit's saying leave it alone. Fly. You have the gift within you to do and handle everything that is going on. They say you have a star with your name on it. With your name on it, God's got a blessing. It's crazy because I was listening to that earlier, but it's a blessing with your name on it. It's a star with your name on it. You don't have to take nobody else's star. You don't have to take nobody else's blessing. Y'all don't have to be together. No, you got something with your name on it. Look at that. That's the bubble effect. That's like you're about to be protected. This just bubble around you. Nobody can bust your bubble, because it's like, listen, y'all can do the whole bubble thing. I'm finna fly high. I'm going somewhere. I ain't got time to play with y'all. I don't want to see what you got going on. It's like they're surrounding you. Like they may not be able to see, but they're surrounding you. They're like, I see you flying high. I just want to make you look better. You know, they're not even trying to take from you. It's just like, I'll be in the background while you fly high. Because you are a star. It's a star with your name on it, but you got to trust that you can be amongst all these bubble heads. I don't want to say bubble heads, and it's a star up there. You could be around all that and still be yourself and be in your highest self, and all this can be going on at the bottom of you, and this is your roadmap. This is where you're headed. This is ultimately your destiny, what God is trying to take you to, even if you don't realize it. And down there, it might not look so good. He doesn't want it to look good right there, because he wants you to fly high. Sometimes God is not going to change that situation, because he wants you to grow through that situation. So that's your roadmap. And also, I'm going to do the reading differently. I was inspired to allow you guys to see exactly how I do it. I know sometimes I meditate on the cards, but I want you guys to see me flip them over. In the middle, you have your life change cards, which is the butterflies telling you where your life is going, or the changes that you need to make. The 3 cards in the middle is what's going on internally. On the outside, you have your angel messages to the left and to the right. And this is about what's going on outside of you, or what people perceive to be going on. And this is the messages from angels that they want to give you. At the bottom and at the top, it is your chakra. It's basically your aura. And as I said, the 4 on the outside is what's going on outside of you, or what people perceive to be going on. They might not know what's going on internally, but what they see. And it could be also what's going on outside of you. The chakra is basically your aura. So let's get started. You have volunteer. Pretty cool. You have motivation. Haters, get on your job. If you hate, get on your job. Hey. Let me stop playing. My phone, that thing, the spirit says enough. Don't do all that. Okay. Religion and spirituality. Because it might not be no haters. Okay. It might not be no haters. They're trying to help you, but you need to be motivated and let these people motivate you. They're not just hating, because we think everybody's a hater. No, everybody's not a hater. Because Spirit was like, my thing came on my phone. It was a buzzer. So you're being motivated this time. Spirit wants you to be motivated. They're like, listen, Capricorn, Cappy, I know all this is going on at the bottom, but babe, you can fly high. You can rise above all of this. Oh, what's that song? I rise up. You got to rise up. I rise like this. I don't know the words. I rise up in spite of the And I'll do it 1,000 times. I don't know all the words, so I don't want to butcher that latest song. But it's about rising up. You need to be motivated that this is just for a season. It's going to help you rise. I know you guys have probably been feeling the worst. You've been hearing things. I've said some things. I'm not trying to hurt you. It's motivation. I don't want to say no, we're not going to say constructive criticism. It's motivating you because Spirit knows what's in you. You know what's in you. You know what's in you, but you're focusing on other things. It says inside of you, you might want to volunteer. You're like, man, I'm doing all this for money, but deep down inside, I have a passion to help others. I have a passion because you guys always want to do stuff for money. Not always. Let me be careful about my words because I love you guys. You guys, I'm not going to ever change what I say. You guys have beautiful hearts, but sometimes outside of you, look like you all about the money and you all about this. You like, no, I'm a good person and I love to volunteer. I love to make people feel better. I don't want to make people cry. I don't want to make people sad. Spirit is saying volunteer your time and your energy for something other than what you would normally do. Be productive with something that you wouldn't even think about. It doesn't have to be anything over the top, but just something simple. Volunteer in your neighborhood, the children you see, give them chips, like do different things because that is what's going to ultimately bring you motivation, and it's a part of you learning about your spiritual self. This is religion and spirituality. That's what has you thinking that I can only do this because sometimes religion is limited. Let me tell you something. Spirituality is not. It's the openness of life. It's the fluidness of life. You cannot get to your higher self without spirit. The Bible says worship me in spirit and in truth. People don't like to worship in spirit. They just be like, the truth is he's God and I'm going to worship him. No, in spirit. He said, not by might nor by power, but by my spirit. Right now, you need to get your spirit together. It's like spiritually fine-tuned. It's like, you know, you've gone through some things. You know, you've done some things. You know, people have hurt you. You know, people are trying to help you, but you don't want to get your soul together for whatever reason. That's your personal choice. That's your personal freedom. You have free will. But spirit is saying, don't you want to fly? There's wings. You cannot fly if your spirit is not together, because you're going to be stuck. You're going to be limited. You're going to be down here. I was saying this circus, in this, I don't know what this is. It's a maze. You're going to be in entrapment because you won't get your soul together. You don't want to do it because it does require some strength, but volunteering brings about, and they also say, like, when you donate, it releases negative energy. If you've been carrying negativity, unforgiveness, bitterness, vendettas, vindictiveness, go volunteer and spend some time with nature, with people outside of you. That's going to clean your aura because your aura is being cleansed, and spirit is trying to motivate you to do that so you can fly. You cannot fly with baggage. You cannot fly looking at these bubbles. You can't even fly looking down. Your head got to be always, I look to the hills, which cometh my help. It's time to fly high, Capricorn, because you're worth it, and you deserve to have your spirit soar. You deserve to be the star. They say it's a star with your name on it, it's a blessing with your name on it. That's what this card is about. You can have that. You got to get your spirit together. Nothing wrong with it. Let's see what's going on with your angel message. Play. Pisces had this on that side. Play. Like I said, go out in nature and spend time with the kids or in your community and give them chips and volunteer like that. They help spirit out. You being of service to spirit by motivating these kids. You know what these kids go through. They just need one adult that's not like every other adult. And Capricorn, you guys can be that. It says, beloved ones, time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy to that so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and high energy. That's why I said your aura is being cleansed. You need a new type of energy. We need a new you, Capricorn, an advanced you, a higher you. You don't have to be all new, but we need a higher you. No longer looking on the ground, no longer confused, no longer doing this and that for no apparent reason, no longer worried about how this look and how that look. The one that flies high and said, man, I want to be of service to something bigger than myself, something coming outside of yourself, coming outside of your own limitations. Okay, and people outside want to play with you. Look at those bubbles. They're like, we're not mad if you fly. We're going to be right here. We love our bubbles. What do you mean? We just want you to fly. All right, let's see what your other card is. Ooh, wedding. It says, marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire and commitment. There you go. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love. If you guys have already had a wedding or you're already married, Spirit is about to breathe onto your marriage. Renew it again. Maybe you've been going through so much that you've neglected your marriage. I don't know. Maybe you're single and you're looking. This is about joining souls. So some of you, it might not be a wedding, but you're going to meet your soulmate. You're going to meet somebody. But it's through that playful and that laughterness which lifts your vibration and your energy to the self. If you've been dealing with people at the bottom that's just been like, ugh, You taking me around the same circle. I don't want to. I'm talking about. I don't want to do this. You want to be up here with the bubbles like they just free spirited. You want to be free spirited, and you want to meet your soulmate. Well, you got to play. People outside of you is like, we want you to play, and there's somebody outside of you like, I love you. Hello, I love you. Get your soul together. Get your aura checked so you can witness this beauty. It might be somebody you're already with, and you're like, no. You probably like to them, but it's because you. I'm about to say it's because you no, but it's because you have to get your spirit together, and it could be somebody anywhere. And as you volunteer, you might meet some people who volunteer and give their time. They already have like that spiritual connection. Once you get to do that, you're going to be spiritually fine-tuned and get that spiritual growth within yourself, and you're going to meet somebody that changes your life, that's on a soul level with you, not just a person who's just there on the earthly level. Nobody who's trying to pocket out for you or benefit from you, because you guys do bring about finances, and you guys are good looking, and you guys are beautiful, but they may be taking advantage. The only way to uplift out of that is to get your soul together. So that's outside of you. And your aura is, ooh girl, what I say, your higher self. Start with your name on it. Blessing, destiny. This is about a person who was about two people, actually, and you got that again. So this is double, and you got the two. I said choices, decisions you got to make. Is either do I go with him, do I go with her? Destiny. God is trying to pull you to your destiny, right? You have to volunteer and let God do that. You have to get out of the way. What did I say? Get out of yourself. You have to get out of the way so you can reach your destiny. You cannot control your destiny. You cannot even find it on your own. Spirit has it set up to where you have to go through them. That is spirituality. You have to go through spirit. Worship God through spirit and in truth, not by might, not by power, not by what you can do out of your own mouth, not by how much strong or strength or how much money you got, through spirit. Spirit will tell you who's your partner, who's your soulmate, who you're supposed to be with, in love, mutual respect, and commitment. Not somebody who's going to keep playing games with you. Let it go. Mutual respect. That's what you need. That's what you deserve. I'll say it for you. That's what you deserve. So it's no longer playing with people who operate like this in these circles. No, I'm trying to fly and be free. Tell them. Okay, what's your card at the top? Dissipating. That's weird. This is about a person who has been sitting there, and that's weird because these cards, when I did them, I ain't gonna tell you, but I put them anyway. Because I was like, am I supposed to do that spirit before I did it? And I guess I was. This is about a person who has the finances. They have everything they need, but they're not making any moves. They're not making any moves. It's like you're just sitting there. You don't want to get your spirit. Like I said, you guys don't want to. I don't want to say you don't want to get your spirit together, but you might feel like it's hard. You might feel like it's against the will of God. It is not. It is opening your aura up. It's cleansing you from stuff that don't matter, and it's flying. It's flying. It's being that beautiful, colorful person that you are, that laughing person. Like I remember last time you guys had joy. You got play. Outside of you, people see that you're not making the right decisions. People see that you're just going through the motions. They can tell, and they want to help you. Like I said, these bubbles, some of these bubbles might be people that don't need to be there. Boom, pop them. But some of them are people who actually want to be around you, and they're like, I can see that you're going through it, and you're trying to hold it in. Inside, you're trying to find a way to be motivated. You're trying to find a reason to believe again. It is okay. We are all there. We've all been there. But you need to play. People outside of you are saying, listen, you don't have to have it all figured out, Capricorn. You don't have to have the most money. You don't have to look the flyers. Come play with me. Come play with me. I'm saying, come play with me now. I'll just play. Come spend time with me. I can make you feel good. And at the end of the day, as you volunteer inside you, like, I don't know, like last time you guys were trying to figure out what career, what's going to be your life purpose. You're going to get to your destiny anyway. Outside of you, destiny is taking place. Things that are happening under you that God is telling you to leave alone, that is helping you get to your destiny. That circle, that loop, that unnecessary problem, leave it alone. If you just look to the hills which cometh your help, Capricorn, you ain't gonna have to, you cannot fix everything. Everything does not have to be perfect. Everything does not have to be the most fires or the most expensive or the most out there. It doesn't have to be the most sturdiest. It just has to make you laugh. It has to be joyful. Be of good cheer. That's what about. Be of good cheer no matter what's going on. Count it all joy when you enter into temptation. God is saying it doesn't matter what's going on. Baby, you need to laugh. You need to play. You can't fix it all. You can't. But it's somebody who wants to help you. It's somebody whose soul is connected to yours, or you're about to meet somebody like that. And if you're going through things in your marriage, it is going to be okay. That's what God is saying. He's about to bring you some playfulness and some laughter and rejuvenate that. But people can see that you're just sitting there. You don't know what to do. But inside, you're like, I'm focused, I got it, I'm motivating myself. But the main thing is you got to get your spirit together and become something outside of yourself. Die to your flesh. That's all. But you got good cards. Hey, you about to fly high. Don't think I'm trying to... You guys have a good reading. Everybody has things they have to deal with. I say it that way. You guys have flying high. You are a star. You can make that happen. Believe in yourself. Play more. Don't be so serious, Capricorn. Do not be so serious because you're going to not be able to make it to your destiny. But that's all I got to say. Just play more, love more, laugh more, entertain more.